Hey guys, Super Baseball Crazy here with another video. I'm doing my All-Star picks today. Frankly, it's probably a bit too early really to be doing All-Star picks because in the next couple of months it can all be turned upside down. You never know. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I may or may not do some later. Probably I will. But let's get started. All I like to do is I like to go to compare stats here. Average, like start by average, look at average, home runs mostly, also look at runs and RBIs and stuff, just look at all the stats and see which one seems best to me. So far you got James Loney, Chris Davis, Prince Fielder up here at the top of average, but Chris Davis has more home runs than both combined. He's got more runs than either, more RBIs than either, but not much by a Fielder, though Loney's got his stolen base. Gotta go with Chris Davis of the Baltimore Orioles as my pick here at first. In the NL, same thing. Adrian Gonzalez, Freddie Freeman, Yonder Alonso up here at the top. If you look home run numbers, kind of goes over here to Yonder Alonso, but you also got Joey Votto. It's got a lot of home runs. Runs again, Joey Votto's up there. RBIs kind of over here towards Alonso and Adrian Gonzalez. I'm actually gonna go with Votto because he's got more runs scored, more home runs. He's a bit down in RBIs, but he's also been hitting pretty well. I'm going to go Joey Votto. At second base, same thing here. Brian Roberts, Desmond Joya, Jose Altuve all hitting well. Roberts really hasn't played much. I'm not really going to vote for him because obviously doesn't have much playing time looking at other stats here. If you look, runs scored, Cano's up there. Alright, Pedroia. You go RBIs, and Cano also down here, right up the top, and then home runs, Cano. So obviously, what it looks like here, compare it with guys above him, even guys below him in average like Gordon Beckham and Ian Kinsler. I'm gonna go with Robinson Cano of the New York Yankees. He's really been hitting well, like he usually does. NL second base, Mark Ellis, Aaron Hill, Chase Utley, Danny Murphy, Brandon Phillips all at the top here. RBIs, Brandon Phillips far and away, 5 up on Utley. If you look at runs, kind of Daniel Murphy, Brandon Phillips there. Utley's there. Home runs, Utley, Phillips, big average here. Marcellus and Aaron Hill, the only ones above 500. Kind of debating here between Utley and Phillips. Average goes to Utley obviously, and runs. RBIs goes to Phillips, but home runs goes to Utley. So I gotta go Chase Utley as my second baseman. At shortstop for the AL. You got Jose Reyes, Jed Lowry, what's his name? I can never remember. Ronnie Castillo at the Astros up there. Home runs, Jed Lowry. Runs scored, Jed Lowry. RBIs, Jed Lowry. Stolen bases go to Reyes, but Jed Lowry's been hitting a lot better. I'm gonna go with Jed Lowry. Shortstops in the NL, same thing. Henry Ramirez, 400 average, but hasn't really been playing. Not gonna vote for him. I think this is Juan Surgas of the Astros, Troy Tulowitzki, Ian Desmond, Starlin Castro up there in average. If you look at runs scored, it's Ian Desmond and Tulowitzki kind of at the top. If you go down a bit more in average, Brandon Crawford is up there. Runs, RBIs, Tulowitzki far and away the best second baseman of anybody with RBIs, and he's up there right at the top at home runs. So you gotta go with Troy Tulowitzki for this pick. At third base, in the AL, I have at the top here Miguel Cabrera, Jason Donaldson, Manny Machado. Cabrera, not exactly Triple Crown numbers, but average maybe. He's way ahead of everybody. Runs scored, again, ahead of everybody. Home runs, Evan Longoria's got more. Adrian Beltre's got more, but they're far below him in average. And RBIs, 28 RBIs in a month. That's impressive. He's even got a stolen base. Gotta go with Miguel Cabrera. Here in the NL, you have Adrian Ramirez, Chris Johnson, Michael Young at the top. Sorry about these. He's turned on his computer. I'm not really sure how to turn them off. But again, go back to here. Ramirez hasn't really played much. You got Michael Young, Pablo Sandoval, Chris Johnson up here. If you look at RBIs, Sandoval far and away the best here. David Wright's right on him. Runs, David Wright actually is ahead of these guys. Home runs, Pablo Sandoval. Gotta go Panda for this pick. Pablo Sandoval of the Giants. Catcher is for the AL. Carlos Santana, AJ Brzezinski, Chris Stewart, Joe Mauer, John Jaso, kind of at the top in average. If you look at home runs, Santana, RBIs, Santana, runs, Santana, stolen bases. Well, Santana's got one. Nobody else has two. So, gotta go with Carlos Santana here of the Indians. In the NL, with on catchers, it's sorted out. Ryan Brantley, John Buck. William Rosario, Nate Hanley, Yadier Molina, kind of all here at the top of the average. But if you go down here, John Buck, well, he only has a 241 average, 15 runs scored, 9 home runs, 25 RBIs. Gotta go with John Buck for this pick. He is a former Royal. I do like him. I am a Royals fan. He's at the Mets now. I gotta go with John Buck. DH, of course, just in the AL, you have Lance Berkman. Dave Ortiz, Lance Berkman, Travis Hafner, Mark Reynolds up here at the top. Big Poppy, Dave Ortiz is a 500 average and does have some pretty great numbers. And while he's only been playing for a couple of weeks, those numbers are great. I don't really like voting for a guy that's only been playing for a couple of weeks now, even though his numbers really are on par with everybody else. I'm gonna come down here and look at some of the guys that played more. Again, sorry about this thing here. Lance Berkman, Travis Hafner, Mark Reynolds up there. RBIs, Mark Reynolds, or runs, excuse me. RBIs, Mark Reynolds. Home runs, Mark Reynolds. Reynolds really has been hitting the best. I got with Mark Reynolds as my DH in the AL. Well, my DH, there's no DH in the AL. Outfielder gets a bit more confusing because of all the outfielders there are 3 teams instead of 1. Here, sort it by average again. Travis Hafner, Nate McLeod, Mike Bourne, Adam Jones, Lorenzo Cain, Alex Gordon, Peter Borges, kind of all at the top. If you look at run scored, top guys, Hafner, McLeod, Adam Jones, Alex Gordon. RBIs, you have Hafner's up there, Jones is up there, Gordon's up there. RBIs, Cain is up there a bit. If you look at home runs, Gordon's got 3, Jones has 4. If you look at the average here, Jones, he's got to be my first pick. And then back to the AL, you look, Gordon kind of up there. Jones already picked him. McLeod up there. I gotta go with Nate McLeod with my second pick. And then my third pick, you look here, Gordon is up there right with Travis Hafner, but he's got more RBIs and more home runs. Though he's got a bit lower average than these guys, I got with Alex Gordon. I am a Royals fan, so I gotta pick a Royal somewhere. In the NL, we sort again by average. Delman Young, well, he has a 667 average, hasn't played much, not gonna pick him. Carlos Gomez, Bryce Harper, Shin-Soo Choo, Bryce Harper, he's up there in runs and RBIs and home runs. I'm gonna pick Bryce Harper as my first outfielder. Number 2, we have again Carlos Gomez, Shin-Soo Choo. I'm gonna go with Choo for this one because he's got more runs and RBIs. I'm gonna go with Choo. Then my last pick is going to be, I think, Stewart has been good. I'm going to Carlos Gomez. Nah, I'm going to go here with, Starling Marte for the Pirates. I don't have a write-in. I'm just going to go with this. Alright, review my picks here. First base, Chris Davis in the AL. Votto in the NL. Cano for the second in the AL. Chase Utley, second in the NL. Shortstops, Lowry in the AL, Tulowitzki in the NL. Third base, Miguel Cabrera in the AL, Paulo Sandoval for the NL. Catchers, Santana for the AL, Buck for the NL. Designated hitter, Mike Reynolds, AL of course. And then outfielders, Adam Jones, Nate McLeod, and Alex Gordon for the AL. With Shin-Soo Choo, Bryce Harper, and Starling Marte for the Pirates here in the NL. Don't have a write-in again. Let me know in the comments below what your some of your picks are, some of your bold picks, what they are, what picks you think I got right, some of the picks you think I got wrong, just basically what you're picking. And thanks for watching, like, favorite, whatever you want to do, and that's it. Thanks.